TV18 and this is Reporter's Diary. Now, the government strike on 500 and 1,000 rupee notes has hit the realty sector hard. Farah Bookwala Vhora travelled to Bhiwandi, which is 50 kilometers to the north of Mumbai, and found that property transactions are drying as the cash crunch intensifies in this industrial belt. Here's a ground report.
The sub-registrar's offices in Bhiwandi once saw a beehive of people, but today it wears a thinner look. The government's decision to demonetize higher denomination legal tender has struck a blow to the state revenues as people stall off land and property registrations in Bhiwandi, when nearly 100 land and properties are registered each day across the 3 stamp duty and registration offices of the state government in the taluka.
8 तारीख से पहले यहाँ पे डेली 20 से 25 डॉक्यूमेंट्स का रजिस्टर होता था और 8 तारीख के बाद ये जो डीमोनेटाइजेशन हुआ है मोनेटाइजेशन, उसके बाद जो संख्या जो है काफ़ी कम हो गई है। वो अभी रोजाना 5 से लेकर 8 तक के डॉक्यूमेंट रजिस्टर होते हैं।
Even though 90% of the payments made at the time of registering the property are done online, the document handling fee, which is loosely known as pages fee, is collected in cash. While it is only 20 rupees a page, officials believe that many have postponed registering the property as cash isn't readily available.
यहाँ पे जो कैश में जो पेजिंग फ़ी बोलते हैं उसको पहले अमाउंट हम एक्सेप्ट करते थे, उसके लिए अभी डीडी की भी सुविधा गवर्नमेंट ने उपलब्ध कर दी है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो अमाउंट होती है पेजिंग फीस की वो 500 रुपये के अंदर होती है या तो 1000 रुपये के अंदर होती है। उसके लिए लोगों को जो रजिस्ट्री के लिए आते हैं उनको जो नए नोट का लिए दिक्कत होती थी रजिस्ट्री के लिए, तो उसके लिए अभी आप बैंक में भर के वो कैश भर के उसका डीडी भी हम एक्सेप्ट करते हैं। वो सुविधा 8 तारीख से गवर्नमेंट ने शुरू की है। हाँ, लेकिन फिलहाल अभी यहाँ तक वैसा कुछ उसका असर हुआ नहीं है।
This dip in registrations mean the state coffers have taken a beating. However, CNBC TV18 could not assess the exact quantum of loss. That's one side of the story. In Bhiwandi, famous for its power looms and for housing the largest cluster in Asia of warehouse space that fuels India's e-commerce boom, property agents and developers are ruing that business has reached a dead end.
We spoke to a number of property agents and developers in Bhiwandi who spoke to us on condition of anonymity and told us that business has been badly impacted after the government's demonetization move. This is largely because Bhiwandi is a market where the dependence on cash is very high in the property market, both in the case of the rental as well as the sale market. Most of the developers and agents that we spoke to said transactions had been called off at the last minute in the past week, thanks to the liquidity crunch that consumers are facing, as consumers are unwilling or rather are unable to withdraw their cash from banks, as banks are unable to supply that level of cash to them to enter into these agreements, and are also not willing to disburse loans for the same reason.
This scenario has sparked talks on whether real estate prices and rentals will fall. A vast majority believe the dip in prices is inevitable, although the quantum is debatable. In Bhiwandi, Farah Bookwala Vhora.